Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Hello and good morning. Nama saya Abang Tem, tapi nama penuh saya Abang Tem Bikai. Okey, apa khabar adik-adik? Diharapkan semua sihat, stay home, stay safe. Okey, selamat datang ke program Pembelajaran Alam Maya anjuran Unit Sumber Teknologi Pendidikan, Sektor Pembelajaran Pejabat Pendidikan Bangsar Pudu. Okey, program ini juga dengan kerjasama guru-guru daerah Bangsar Pudu. Okey. Sebelum saya teruskan, saya memperkenalkan dulu tetamu kita yang akan mengajarkan adik-adik pada hari ini ialah Cikgu Varshini daripada SK Brickfields 1 yang merupakan guru bahasa Inggeris di sekolah ini. Okey, Cikgu Varshini. Masuk.
Abang Tem and all the kids.
Hi, Cikgu Varshini.
Hi, Abang Tem. How are you today?
Okay, I'm fine, thank you. So, are you ready for this morning?
Yes, I am.
Okay, boleh tak Cikgu Varshini ceritakan sedikit tentang latar belakang Cikgu Varshini sebelum kita mulakan PDP pada pagi ini?
Okay, boleh izinkan saya bercakap dalam bahasa Inggeris sebab ni subjek BI.
Okay, sure. Right.
Alright, good morning to everybody who's watching and all the kids at home. My name is Miss Varshini Ramanathan. I am from SK Brickfields 1. I've been teaching English for 4 years now and I'm very excited to meet you today. So I hope you will enjoy whatever I'm going to share today. Oh yeah, important. I am from Langkawi Island. I hope you all know where it is. It's actually the haven for a holiday destination. So I'm proud to say I'm from Langkawi, and today's topic is also on holidays. And Langkawi is a good spot to go for a holiday. All right, that's all. Thank you, Abang Tem. Oh, okay, sorry. We will straight away go to the subject.
We just continue to the subject, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. I'll just continue.
So, I serah pada you. Okay, bye.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Abang Tem. See you later. Hello? Yeah, hi, Mr. Subra. Can you please share the slides? All right, now, I hope you're all relaxing at home once the school is closed. But you know what they say, all play and no work will not make you bright. Okay, so let's hop into our interesting topic today, that is on holiday. Next slide. All right, so this is our topic today on holiday. All right, next. Okay, before we actually go into the topic, I have compiled a few important vocabulary or words that you all should know. Next slide, sir. All right, the first one, let's look at nouns. Nouns are names, a place, a person, a thing, an idea, or an action. So the first vocab today is island. I-S-L-A-N-D. Island. Island is a land that is surrounded by water. Now, if you look at the side, at the right-hand side, you can see some fun facts that I have compiled for you. Now, dear kids, do you know Greenland is the largest island in the world? Wow. Go back and Google how big is Greenland. All right. Now, moving on to our second vocabulary. Sea. S-E-A. Sea. We all know what the sea is, right? Loud. Yes. Now, did you know that 94% of the Earth's living species actually exist within the oceans or the sea? Next vocabulary, sir. Okay, next we have the big bright sun. S-U-N, sun. Now, we all know we only have one sun, correct? Yes, that's right. Now, did you know that the sun is actually 149.15 million kilometers from the Earth? Wow, I wonder how far that is. right? Next one. Boat. Now, this is a very common water transportation, right? Boat. B-O-A-T. Boat. Now, one fun fact that I found is that, did you know that the youngest person to sail around the world on a boat is Laura Decker? She was only 16 years old, which means probably she was just studying in a secondary school. How cool is that? Next. Plane. We all know what a plane is, right? But did you know that the Wright brothers had invented the first successful plane? That was in the year of 1903, right? Plane, P-L-A-N-E, plane. Now, think about some of the aeroplane names or brands that you have seen before. I know the famous ones in Malaysia are the Malaysian Airlines, AirAsia, and Firefly, right? Now, those are all planes or aeroplanes. Next. River. Now, river is actually fresh water, not salt water, right? River is fresh water that flows towards the sea, ocean, and the lake. Now, River Nile is actually the longest river in the world. Next, sir. All right, now let's move on to verbs. Now, I know most of you have heard of this word, right? Verb. What is verb? Verb is actually actions or things that we do, right? Now, let's look at the important verbs that you will encounter in today's topic. Next. Pack. P-A-C-K. Pack. Now, what does pack mean? Pack means simply putting things together before you go somewhere. For example, pack your bag. Now, I have compiled here one sentence as an example. Can we all read it together? All right. My family and I pack our bags to go for holidays. Again, my family and I pack our bags to go for holidays. Now, before you go for holidays, of course, you need to pack all the things that you need, right? Now, take a moment to think about what things do you pack before you go for a holiday. For example, your clothes, your toothbrush. If you have a writing book or if you have a paper and a pencil with you, write down 3 things that you pack when you go for holidays. All right, now let's give about 5 to 10 seconds for you to do that. Just write 3 things that you will pack when you go for holidays. Now, the most important thing that I would pack when I go for holidays is my toothbrush, my soap. My toothbrush, my soap. Oh yeah, Adam Hakim says t-shirt. That's right. That's right. Anybody else would like? Oh, iPad. Wow. More? IP, shirt, pants. Okay, I believe Oliver wants to say iPad, shirt, and pants. P-A-N-T-S. Okay, right. Pillow and clothes. Yes, pillow is important too for some people, right? Because it's important to get a good sleep. Yes, Nana, you're right. I wonder what is Amir saying? Gum? Gum? As in bubble gum? Okay, Unbergen has a good point. Clothes. Oh, iPhone, yes, iPhone, yeah, phone is important. Yes, that's right. Amber, lotion, clothes, and toothbrush. Now, what about if you're going out or if you're gonna go on over a weekend or a holiday during this COVID-19 times? I mean, it's not advisable to go out. But if you're about to go for a holiday or what would you bring then? Very good, Asma. Hand sanitizer and mask. Don't forget that, right? Blanket, toothpaste, cat, Raj. I believe you love your cat so much. Yes, you can bring cat as well, I believe. Okay, all right. Food, book. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Book. Yeah. Okay, good. I like seeing all the responses. Hello to everybody who said hello. All right, now moving on to our PowerPoint slides. All right, next. The next vocabulary is pick flowers. My sister picks flowers for my mother, right? Pick, P-I-C-K. That is the verb, pick flowers. All right, next. Make a fire. Now, let's see. When do we actually make a fire? Can anyone tell me? I can see a comment. Right. Now, we normally would actually make a fire when we are camping, right? So why do we make a fire? Who can tell me why do we actually make a fire? Yes, when camping, that's right. Danger? No, my question is why? Why would you want to make a fire in the campsite? That's right, when camping, yes, why? To cook food, very good. To cook food, of course, you can't find a stove over there, right? So how are we going to cook food? So you collect all the wood sticks and make fire to cook food. Very good. Oh yes, Pop Siblings has a good point also, to make it warm. Because we need light. Well, you can always use the torchlight. Yeah. Right, yes, you're right. To make it warm and to cook food. That's right, yeah. All right, moving on. Because it's cool at night, yes, to keep us warm. Moving on to the slide, sir. All right, now the next one would be catch a fish. Right, now we can go fishing and catch fish either in the river. We will get, if we fish in the river, we would get freshwater fishes, and if it's going to be in the sea, it's going to be saltwater fishes, right? Now, an example of the sentence that I've shared here is, my father and uncle catch big fishes in the river. Right, slide, sir. Sorry. Yeah. Right, my father and uncle catches big fishes in the river. All right, the next one is, the next one. The next one is buy postcards. Now, this is one thing that we have forgotten, I would say, buying postcards. Now, I believe not many of us would buy postcards and send them to our friends or family outright, because now we have a lot of applications to do that. WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, Facebook. But some people would still like to buy postcards, right? So let's read the example of sentences given. A sentence given: Greg buys a postcard for his cousin. Read them again. Greg buys a postcard for his cousin. Right. Next one. Right. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. Now, how many of you actually like to do this activity? Now, when I was back in Langkawi, this would be my weekly routine. Especially on weekends, I love to look at the stars and the moon at night nearby the beach, right? I wonder how many of us can actually look at the stars in KL City, right? Okay. All right. Now, so the example of sentence is, my mother and I look at the stars at the beach. Again, my mother and I look at the stars at the beach. So if it's the stars, it has to be at the night, right? Okay. All right. Next. All right. Now, let's read the song script first before we actually play the song. Before I actually play the song for you, right? We will read together, right? There we were. We were on the. I wonder what picture is that? Again, on holiday. We packed our bags and jumped on a. I don't know what is that. In just 2 hours, we were there again. We walked on the beach and played in the. I don't know what picture is that. We sailed a. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you. It was a lot of fun. Okay, now you guys are going to listen to the song that I'm about to play, right? And then try to fill in the blanks. Try to replace the pictures with words. All right, there are actually 4 pictures: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? Can we listen to the song first? I'm gonna share the screen now.
On holiday. Sing a song. The holiday.
There we were, there we were. We were on the island again on holiday. There we were, there we were. We were on the island again on holiday. We packed our bags and jumped on a plane. In just 2 hours, we were there again.
We walked on the beach and played in the sun. We sailed the boat. It was a lot of fun.
There we were, there we were. We were on the island again on holiday. There we were, there we were. We were on the island again on holiday.
All right. Okay. Now, let's look at the PowerPoint slides, please. Now, I would like you, kids, okay, now I'm going to give you about 1 minute for you to try to fill in the answers for picture 1, 2, 3, and 4 based on the song that you have listened to. You can either write in the comment box, or you can write it down in your exercise book or on a piece of paper, right? Try to remember the words that you have listened to before. I don't see any answers yet. Hello? Thank you, Amber. Island, plane, sun, and boat. Okay. Right. Samuel also answered. Island, plane, sun, and boat. All right. Now let's check the answers. All right. I'm going to play them one more time and you're going to listen and then we will check together. Ready? I'm going to share the screen.
Module 9. On holiday. Sing a song. The holiday.
There we were, we were on the island again. There we were, we were on the island again on holiday. We packed our bags and jumped on a plane. In just 2 hours we were there again.
We walked on the beach and played in the sun. We sailed a boat, it was a lot of fun.
There we were, we were on the island again on holiday. There we were, we were on the island again on holiday.
All right. I hope most of you got the correct answer. That's right. Can we get the PPT? Yeah. Right. PowerPoint slides. Okay. Right. Most of you got the answers correct. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's look at the next slide. Right. Ta-da! So this is the answer. I'm going to read it again for you so that you can make the picture word connection, right? There we were. We were on the island again on holiday. We packed our bags and jumped on a plane. In just 2 hours, we were there again. We walked on the beach and played in the sun. We sailed a boat. It was a lot of fun. Yes, so those of you who have answered all the questions correctly, clap. Clap for your own self, all right? All right, let's move on. All right, for our second activity, we're going to look at Anna's weekend, right? Let's see what Anna did during her weekend. Now, for this activity, I have also put in pictures instead of some words. When you come across the words, try to remember what the pictures represent. Sorry, when you come across the pictures, try to remember what the pictures represent. All right, let's read it together. All right, Anna's weekend. Today is a great day. I am going with my mother to the bookshop. We are going to, picture number 1, look at picture number 1 carefully. For my cousin in Indonesia, Dad and brother go fishing today. I hope they will, picture number 2. After that, I will follow my mother to my aunt's garden. Picture number 3, for my sister at home. Later at night, I will go to the beach with my family to picture number 4. Right, now, again, can I give you about a minute? Try to answer try to replace the pictures with words, with the vocabulary that I've shown you at the beginning of the lesson. right? You can type in the comments, or you can also write them down in your writing book, your exercise book, or a piece of paper, right? Look at the pictures carefully. Make sure you spell them right too. You can start commenting now. Anyone? Hello? Okay, good. Samuel, postcards. What is he actually doing with the postcards? Catch a big fish, all right? Pick flower. Might want to check your spelling. Look at the stars, okay? Amber also has the answers. Buy postcards, catch fish, pick flowers, look at the stars. Very good. A lot of you have answered. Lata, Oliver, buy photo. Are you sure we did photo before? See the stars. Krell, Ganzo, buy postcard, get a big fish. What do you mean by get? Are you going to buy them? Are you going to catch them? Pick flowers, see stars. All right. Okay, write on paper, right? Okay, Linda, postcards, catch a big fish, pick flowers, look at the stars. Okay, make sure when you write the answers, you be very specific. Like most of you have written fish and postcards. They are partially correct, but what is the verb? What is the action? What do we do with the flowers? What do we do with the postcard? Or what do we do with the fish? Do we eat them? Do we buy them? Do we catch them? So be specific. So when you write, make sure you write the action or the verb together with the noun. All right. Now, most of you have answered. Good. Now, let's look at the next slide, sir. All right. So now this is the answer. Right. Now, let's read them again together. Right. And as we can. Today is a great day. I am going with my mother to the bookshop. We are going to, number 1, buy postcards for my cousin in Indonesia. Number 2, next one. Dad and brother go fishing today. I hope they will catch a fish. Yeah, the picture shows that somebody is catching the fish, right? After that, I will follow my mother to my aunt's garden. I pick flowers for my grandmother at home. Later at night, I will go to the beach with my family to look at stars. Right? Okay, so if you look at the answers, all the answers have one verb and the noun. Buy postcards. So what do we do with the postcards? We buy them. Then for number 2, catch a fish. Catch is a verb, fish is the noun. Number 3, pick flowers. Now the verb here is pick. Flowers is the noun. And finally, number 4, look at stars. Look is the verb, at stars. Stars is the noun. So, yay and congratulations to those of you who have answered correctly. Right, moving on to the next slide. Next slide, sir. Okay, now we have listened to a song about a weekend, and now we have read about Anna's weekend. Now let me ask you, what do you do at the weekend? Right. Before we go on, before that, I would like to see some of the answers on what you do at the weekend. What interesting things do you do at the weekend? Anyone? Go holiday. Okay, right. Specifically, play PS1, play the piano, right? Good. PS1, piano, right. I rollerblade. Oh, you mean you play the rollerblade. Oh, that's nice. I exercise. Somebody say I exercise. Dark night on my iPad and too much screen time is not good. I play PS5 in the weekend. Wow. Dakshish has a PS5. That's cool. I play games. Okay, read book. Oh, that's good. Play mobile phone. Go art class. That's nice. Go art class. Read books. Okay, all right. Let's move on. Yes, Pop Sibling. I like your comment. Can you all please stop talking about games? Yes, thank you very much. Now play guitar. Yeah, that's nice. Play guitar. Oh, okay. iPad. Most of you have iPad and iPhones, right? Okay, no problem. All right, let's move on to our next slide. Now, look at the question. What do you do? Oh, sorry, sir. Previous slide. What do you do at the weekend? I've highlighted do, if you look at it, which shows present tense, means something that you frequently do. Next slide, sir. Right. Okay. Now, what do you do? Do shows present tense. Present tense is an action that is happening right now. Either it happens right now or that happens in a routine. It means every day you go to school, for example. Every day you go to the park. You see, go to school, go to park. Every day I eat bread. So something that happens in a routine or that's happening right now. For example, I am teaching you right now. You are listening to me right now. Okay, so normally in a present tense, we will use the base form of the verb. Remember the verb, the actions, and add s for singular nouns or pronouns. All right, now I'll move on, sir. All right, look at the example of sentence given. I play football with my friend Ben. I play. Play is a verb. So in present tense, play is play. That's the base word that we use. Right? I play football with my friend Ben. Right, next, sir. Right. Next, I'm going to show you some example of sentences with the common verbs that we use. Right. First in present tense and then in past tense. Right. Now the second example is I jump on the trampoline with my friends. The verb or the action here is jump. J-U-M-P. I jump on the trampoline with my friends. Next. Next, sir. I bake a cake with my mother. I bake a cake with my mother. Bake is the verb in present tense, which means you frequently do, or every weekend or every month, for example, you bake a cake, something that is continuously done. Right, next. I sail a boat with my cousin and brother. I sail a boat with my cousin and brother. Sail, S-A-I-L. Remember, we came across this word before in the beginning? Sail, S-A-I-L. That is the verb here. Next. I look at the stars with my mother at night. I look at the stars with my mother at night. Look is the verb here in present tense, which means maybe every other night you go to the beach or you go somewhere to look at the stars. right? It's a routine. Next, I run in the park with my family. Run. You know what is run, right? It's a very common verb. Run, R-U-N. Run in the park with my family. Right. That is the verb in present tense. Next. Okay. Our next verb is swim. I swim in the pool with my cousin. I swim in the pool with my cousin. All right. Next one. I find seashells by the seashore. Find or I collect. Here I've used find. I find seashells by the seashore. Find is the verb, right? Next. I go to shopping mall with my family. Go. I believe all of us like to go to the shopping mall, right? So when we want to talk about something that isn't present or something that we do frequently, we would say, I go to shopping mall with my family. Next. I catch a fish in the river. This is the vocab that we came across just now. I catch a fish in the river. Catch is the verb. Next. Next. Alright. I build sandcastle with my younger sister. I build. What do you do with the sandcastle? You build, right? I build sandcastle with my younger sister. Build. Now, alright, next. Okay, now the previous verbs and sentences were all in the present tense. Now, let me ask you again. Sorry, there's a mistake there. Sorry. What did you do last weekend? Sorry. What did you do last weekend? Think about it. Or maybe last month. What did you do last weekend? If you see, I have highlighted did and last. That shows something in the past. Okay, next slide, sir. Okay, right. Now we're going to go to play tennis. Okay, right, good. Now, we're going to go to past tense. Past tense is an action that took place in the past, something that has already happened. It could be an hour ago, yesterday, last week, last month, or even last year, right? Now, in the past tense, we add ed to the end of the verb. Okay, now, next slide. Okay, now, if we look at this is the previous sentence in present tense, and now I'm showing you the difference when we write them in the past tense, something that already happened. So, I play football with my friend Ben will be written as, in the past tense, I played football with my friend Ben, right? Play becomes played with an addition of ed. I played football with my friend Ben. Next. Right. I jump on the trampoline with my friends. I jump will become I jumped on the trampoline with my friends. Jumped with an ed. Right? That's good. Next one, sir. I bake a cake with my mother. So just now, it was in present tense, right? But now, let's say you want to tell your friend that you actually baked a cake last week. So what do you say? You would say, I baked a cake with my mother. So that is in the past tense. Baked. Next. Alright, sail. Remember just now we did sail. I sail a boat with my cousin and brother. In the past tense, it will become I sailed a boat with my cousin and brother. Maybe you want to say last month. So you would say, last month I sailed a boat with my cousin and brother. Sailed, right? Next. All right. Look at the stars. I look at the stars with my mother at night. Past tense, something that it has already happened. Look will become looked. I looked at the stars with my mother at night. I looked at the stars with my mother at night. Right? Next one. Now, another note here that we need to you need to remember is that in past tense, an action that took place in the past or something that already happened, we do not always add ed, right? Some verbs or some actions are irregular, so we do not add ed, but we change the whole word, right? So which means the spelling would be different already. So we will change the whole word. Can we look at the example? Next slide, sir. Right. Look at the example given. I run in the park with my family. I run in the park with my family. This run, the verb run, is an irregular verb. So it will be changed into ran. I ran in the park with my family. Can you see that? The difference? Run became ran. Run does not become runned. No, that is wrong. Right? It is an irregular verb. So run is changed into ran. I ran in the park with my family. Right, next. I swim in the pool with my cousin. I swim in the pool with my cousin. Swim, the verb in present tense, is changed to past tense. When it's changed, it becomes I swam in the pool with my cousin. Right? I swam in the pool with my cousin. Okay, 1 minute. I'm reading the comment by Aaron Azman. Sleep becomes slept, but only your spelling is wrong, right? Slept, S-L-E-P-T. Right? Please correct that. Right, sorry. Moving on to the slide. Next slide, sir. All right. I find seashells by the seashore. Find is also an irregular verb. So find will become found. I found seashells by the seashore. Right, next. All right. Remember just now we said we're going to the shopping mall? Right. I go to shopping mall with my family. I go to shopping mall with my family. Now, in past tense, we would say, I went to shopping mall with my family. Again, past tense, go becomes went. I went to shopping mall with my family. Right? Okay, next one. I catch a fish in the river. I catch a fish in the river. It will become caught. Catch in the past tense is caught because it's an irregular verb. I caught a fish in the river. I caught a fish in the river. Right, next one. All right, I build sandcastle with my younger sister. Right, I build sandcastle with my younger sister. Right, build will become built, not builded, right? Built. So the sentence will, in past tense, will sound like this. I built sandcastle with my younger sister. Again, I built sandcastle with my younger sister. Right? So these are some of the important verbs that is covered in on a holiday topic in your Get Smart book. Right? Now, before we end the class, I have a language tip. Next slide, sir. Alright, now, how do you know when you read a sentence? How do you know if a sentence is in the past tense or present tense? So, the tips is that look for words like yesterday. Right? Yesterday, you know, something that has already happened, that already took place, right? Or words like last, the word last. See, I've highlighted, I've bolded the word last. Last week, last month, last Sunday. Okay? Now, or look for words like in the past hour, in the past month, which shows that the action already took place. All right? Okay, now, before we end, I would like to recap the activity, the words that we have come across today. Now, I'm going to say the words, a few words only, and you're going to listen and you're going to comment the past tense of the words. Can you do that? All right, this is listening skills. All right, now I'm going to give you a few verbs and you're going to write them in the past tense. All right, okay, now the first word is pick. Pick. What is pick in past tense? Anybody? Hello? Pick. Pick in past tense. For example, pick flowers. What is pick in past tense? Picked. Very good. Awesome. Picked. Now, second. What is catch in past tense? Pick is picked. Oh, Yan Bin. Pick in past tense is picked. P-I-C-K-E-D. Very good. All right. Number 2. What is catch? Catch a butterfly, for example. Catch in past tense. Caught. Okay, yes, Samuel, caught. Yes, but your spelling is not quite right. Yes, Aaron has the correct answer. Caught. C-A-U-G-H-T. Caught. Very good. All right. Your third word is talk. 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 Pop siblings, not to talk. I am talking now. Talk. Talk in past tense would be, anyone? Chew, no, not catched. It's caught. Right. Talk, T-A-L-K, talk. What is talk in past tense? Oh Yan Bin, told is the past tense of tell. Yes, Ahmad Shafiq, you're right. Talk is talked with an ed. That is a regular past tense, regular verb. Talked. Very good. All right, next one. Buy. Remember, just now we had I buy postcards. B-U-Y. Buy. What is buy in past tense? Hello? No, not pay. Buy. B-U-Y. Buy in past tense. Buyed. No, I'm sorry, but good for very good for trying. Yes, Ishwari has the correct answer. Bought. Very good. Very good. Bought. All right. What about the word speak? Speak. S-P-A-S-P-E-A-K. Speak. Who can try? Speak. No one? Speak. This is okay. Maybe it's quite difficult for you. Spoke. Yes. Nur Azila Abdullah. Very good. Spoke. Speak becomes spoke. Very good. Very good. You're fairly good. All right. Okay. What about the word sing? Sing. S-I-N-G. Sing. Valerie. Awesome. Spoke. Yes, Ahmad Shafiq also the correct answer. Spoke. S-P-O-K-E. Spoke. Okay. All right. Good. Sing, sang. Very good. Yes, sing, sang. Speak, spoke. Okay. All right. So I think that is all for our class today. Thank you very much for joining us here. And I hope you'll do your revision on present tense and past tense. So make sure you're always updated on your verbs. Right? Thank you very much. I'll hand over to our speaker for today, Abang Tam.
Okey, Abang Tem dah penat hari ni Cikgu Varshini. So
Okay,
dia dah
alright.
pergi berehat, dia dah berehat sekarang.
Okay.
So saya
Alright.
take
Thank
over.
you, Mr. Sabra.
Okey, terima kasih kepada Cikgu Varshini yang selama 1 jam ni telah mengajar anda tentang tajuk on holidays. Thank you very much Cikgu Varshini.
Thank you very much, Mr.
for your
Sabra.
effort in a very short period. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to you for giving me this opportunity to
You're
share.
most welcome. You're most
Thank
welcome.
you. Alright.
Okey, student, murid-murid, saya ada beberapa pesanan. Slot kita yang seterusnya adalah pada pukul 3 petang nanti, iaitu Bahasa Melayu bersama Cikgu Umar. Okey, untuk slot tu saya minta student pergi ke link yang terpapar di skrin anda sekarang, tiny.cc/online class PPD BP. Ini adalah link untuk setiap slot kami daripada Isnin hingga Jumaat jam 10 pagi dan 3 petang. Ya, jangan lupa bersama kami dalam slot pembelajaran alam maya ini. Okey. Seterusnya saya meminta anda untuk subscribe channel ini supaya anda boleh melihat balik video-video ni pada bila-bila masa sahaja untuk belajar konten-konten yang diberitahu oleh cikgu. Ya, okey, sekian. Terima kasih.